If this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoy your stay. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on when I post. Also, we open memberships and stuff up. If you want to support the channel even more, you can get yourself a membership, get an extra couple of videos each month, along with other odds and ends. I'll put more information at the end of the video, as not to bore you here. Now we're going to jump into the run here. Now this run is different than most, because this was mostly just test footage I put together to test out recording audio and video at the same time through dual tracks, so that I could isolate one track and remove it, so that I could have a put the full playthrough, run, whatever the fuck you want to call it, together into one long video, toss it on YouTube for members, and then be able to edit the video together without that background voiceover, so to speak. No sense in letting this footage go to waste. After all, it's like 4 hours of footage, so figured I'll toss together a quick little video here on it. Now, the whole idea of this run is I came across a mod on the Nexus that makes pretty much every perk 1,000 times more potent, stronger here. Like right here, you're seeing how long it takes to reload, and we're reloaded, right? So that does the same thing with many perks. Some perks even break the game completely, like Travel Light, I hear, is one of the ones. So we'll be avoiding Travel Light. It makes you like 10,000 times faster or something. And this is the first time I've ever had this happen. Convicts actually coming into the dead sheriff's house. I thought this place was kind of like off limits, but I guess not. No idea why I thought it was off limits. Anyway, I guess I'll show you another mod that I have here. It allows you to fix iron sights in the game so that they're not unaligned, right? I originally installed this mod for the Survivalists run, but I just had better luck not using iron sights for his rifle anyway. You can adjust them pretty much any way you want so that you'll always know where you're actually hitting with the fucking things. Here we see the sturdy caravan shotgun and how the 25,000% or 25,000 times faster reload works with the double barrel. It's pretty much the never-ending enchantment, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, Fallout 4. Unless you're out of ammo, in which case you're not doing anything at that point. Easy enough, fun enough. Sometimes you'll still see the slide and stuff lock back on certain guns and whatnot, but it's funny. We do Prim Slim's quest here after we use Programmer's Digest, get him set up as the sheriff, so we don't need to deal with that anymore. And it was originally avoiding taking a certain perk, the one for more experience points. Not experience points, just experience in general. Because it's like 10,000 times as much experience. And I was originally thinking, yeah, no, I probably shouldn't do that, you know. And I figured, this video, this entire run was mostly to test the new recording setup, pretty much. So why not make it quick, make it fun, make it enjoyable? So that's what I did. I eventually take the perk here after I'm done dealing with Legion, along with a bunch of other perks, which we'll quickly run through here. Swift Learner, that's the one. And then we level up more. Take Shotgun Surgeon, Fortune Finder, Super Slam, Unstoppable Force, Action Boy, which does actually have a 10,000 times modifier. Same with Grim Reaper Spirit there. But it pretty much gives you like 15,000 action points or something. We're at like level 20 or 30 at this point right here. And Super Slam, I think that's the one that it pretty much gives you a guaranteed knockdown on anyone. So you just ragdoll everyone with melee weapons, which is just funny as fuck. Took the Demolitions perk, and it pretty much makes throwing a mine into a fucking frisbee. Just whip it across the map. It makes explosives useless, though. Mines you can actually use as like a a ranged weapon, because it will hit the enemy and then stop and fall to the floor, but normal explosives, not so much. Like, they do somewhat work with VATS, and you can see the Super Slam in action here with the boxing tape I'm using. The vast majority of the time, it just knocks them straight to the ground, and then you just ragdoll them across the ground until they're dead. I also have Slayer, so with certain weapons, I am insanely fast with melee weapons to a point where it's crazy, right? I get a lead pipe at some point, and I figure, that's funny. So I use a lead pipe for quite a bit of the game. Never realized just how easily melee weapons break when you can literally watch their condition fall as you're using it. Knock this dude out, ragdoll him on the ground some more. If you're wondering about the clothing, the hat's from Ranger Ghost. I killed her and took her hat. The rest of the stuff I'm wearing is from the Courier's Cache mod. It puts a little player home behind the Mojave Express outpost. Well, it's supposed to be like your guys' little outpost deal, but yeah, it's completely ransacked with some dead guys in it because they stole your shit. This is a nice little touch. If you never noticed, there's dead legionnaires here where Boone can see them, showing that he was able to take them out. I took some pistol critical perks, which are like 10,000 times better. So the Silence 22 pistol pretty much becomes the most dangerous weapon in this entire fucking game, which is funny. Put the Mysterious Magnum to use here, clearing out the NCR. Figured I'd hit up the Dorito substation sooner rather than later, because I do have to come back here. So that also gives me an excuse to use the Mysterious Magnum for a while. Took it off the Lonesome Drifter, and I just love the fucking holster animation for it. Same with the unholster animation. Hit up the gun runners. Take out the gun runners. Make our way toward New Vegas. Now, this revolver here is the Ghoul's revolver. Not going to dwell on that too much. Did a whole run on him. And here's the trusty lead pipe. Now, if you watch the condition, you can see it slowly falling down as I deal with the Van Graffs here. Which they are heavily outfitted, you know. Combat armor, plasma weaponry. They hit hard, but one crazy bloody dude with a fucking lead pipe is all it takes to take him out. It gets weird with how you can do your builds and stuff. They do get close to killing me here. One of the other perks I took was solar powered because I thought toughness would be a little too much, right? Toughness would have given me like 10,000 damage threshold. So instead I went with solar powered, which only does that like in the daytime. So if I figured it was too overpowered, I could just wait until nighttime. And you can now see the difference between the Silence 22 pistol and the Mysterious Magnum. Because the bonus critical hit chance of the Silence 22 pistol, it takes out almost everyone in one shot now. Because of its higher crit chance, so I decided just to go whole hog with this run here. Take out everybody pretty much, because why wouldn't I? When you're this overpowered, you might as well, right? Head on in to say hi to Benny. Take out most of the chairmen in the process. Miss a few shots here and there. That's usually how it goes. I'm not a fucking marksman in video games, and I'm not a esports player or anything like that. But I do this here because I have some extra mines. Benny aggroes on me because of course he does. But the whole using mines as a ranged weapon is just funny as fuck to me. That one right there fucking bounced off the stairs because it phased through him, but yeah. I just found that funny. Took out a house, went talked to Yes Man, installed Yes Man. Tried to see if I could throw grenades over top of the plasma EM field thing. Can't do that. Tried a couple more times, didn't work. So I figured, hey, what would happen if I just clip through here and... Like, are these actual Securitrons over here? Are they props, kind of like in the fort? Because the ones behind the glass are props. Same with the end game for Yes Man. When you have the whole army, a bunch of those Securitrons are just props, right? So I figured these ones would be too. No, they're actual Securitrons. Aggro on you and everything. And it also calls them Mark 1 Securitrons when they have the faces and shit, which is weird. Well, they all have faces, but the commando faces on them. Wander around while the Yes Man's still talking. See a console here I interact with, and I guess it's supposed to be like a reactor console? Which I guess the reactors here technically aren't running, but I just find it weird that they'd have a console here. Maybe to cut content or something. I don't know. Because that's what the whole Dorito substation's for, right? You gotta go there to send power from Helios to jumpstart the reactors here. It's just, one, you can never come back to this place, and two, you don't ever interact with anything else. Go say hi to the Omertas. I'm using a bladed gauntlet thing. Don't use these much. I was even entertaining the idea of trying to get greased lightning at some point, but I'm already swinging faster than greased lightning goes, so I figured it would probably just break the game. Still, though, put it to use taking care of the Gamora fucking Omertas. There you go. I always forget what these guys are called because they're so unimportant in any of my runs. Like, I get it. You're supposed to want to be gangsters, and you got to do this, that, and the other, and try to be intimidating and shit. But dude, you're wearing a fucking suit in an old casino slash hotel. You're not intimidating, right? Especially like 200 or 300 years after the end of the world, when there's giant lizards that eat people semi-regularly, right? You're not intimidating. Anyway, we hit up the Ultra Lux. I was gonna say Luxor, but hit up the Ultra Lux and start dealing with the White Glove Society with our trusty lead pipe. Try to use VATS a lot here because I have like 15,000 action points and Grim Reaper Spirit, which gives back 2,000 action points per kill. So, you know, you could do a VATS only run this way if you really wanted to. Heal up some. Back out, go in swinging, mostly because one of them had a fucking nail gun for some reason. So I killed that one, took the nail gun, went back to using VATS because I just thought it was funny here. It works well. We also have the perk that allows a giga amount of damage to be sent through blocks. One of them tried running, pull out the Ghoul's revolver, which is a cut down revolving shotgun in this game. It's a mod, mind you, from my Ghoul run. Just never took it out. Doesn't seem out of place or anything, so it's fine. Went in with the boxing tape on the Brotherhood. Didn't do much because I can't get through the armor. So I got the bladed gauntlet and I just shred them with it. No, that's the Paladin Toaster I'm thinking about, which is a different weapon. The Cram Opener, that's a bladed gauntlet that's unique. I don't go and get that. I try not to go get anything. Try not to really hit up any shops or anything. I sell some stuff, sure, and I hit up a New Vegas medical clinic as well. Take the Gauss rifle, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. A railgun. We take the railgun, which is modeled after a fucking anti-tank rifle. Put that to use. We have the perk that allows for critical hits with energy weapons to cause a plasma explosion. Even though this technically wouldn't be an energy weapon, right? It's an electromagnetic rifle that shoots a piece of steel super fucking fast. Like the delivery method is using energy instead of gunpowder, but it's not an energy-based weapon. Anyway, moving on. Pick up a zap glove. Figure I'll use that against these guys. I'm just gonna skip all of that because it was nothing but fucking flashing blue lights and shit, and that gave me a headache. I was like, yeah, nah, y'all don't need to see that shit. The people over on the memberships and shit can see that and see what the fuck I'm talking about, but goddamn, that is not good. Use some brass knuckles to take out the rest of the Brotherhood here. Get some massive air off of the fucking Elder, which is just amazing. A lot of good your mobile tank armor does when a dude with just brass knuckles comes in and just ragdolls everybody. Take out the head scribe, finish them off, blow them up, go say hi to the Great Khans. Same deal. I tried to get everyone in the room in a single VATS thing. Run, whatever you want to call it. We got a bunch of them. We didn't get Regis or Papa, so easy enough to take out. Finish him off with a single, I say single, auto-click as many VATS hits as you can. And we go say hi to the boomers. Same thing. Scorched Earth with everyone because I think it's funny to take out all of these different tribes and whatnot with brass knuckles or a lead pipe. It's just, it's funny. Now I know what you're thinking again. Well, why would you want to do this? Again, this entire thing is just a fun way to play it. You gotta have fun when you're playing games and shit. Otherwise, you go to hate them. And I don't want to do that. So, having fun with this run. Also, like I said, it was a test to see how well the dual recording and editing can work here. The whole unabridged, unedited deal is on the memberships. Go and put the grenade launcher to use here. And this is when I realized that the explosives thing pretty much makes it a hit scan weapon now. Which is amazing. I'm just glad I didn't take the other explosive one that makes the area of effect larger. Because I think it makes the area of effect like 1,000 times larger. And with the way cells and shit work in Fallout New Vegas, it makes it so that you can't actually get outside of the, you know, 20,000 times damage your explosives do thanks to that perk as well. So it turns like a basic frag grenade into a mini nuke that levels everything around it. So, put this unique rifle to use here. It's always in the sniper's nest. You lockpick the thing and you can get the scout rifle there. Whatever campaign rifle. So not bad. 308. Quicker firing than most sniper rifles. Take out Caesar and most of his with just a lead pipe again because, I don't know, a dude running around, pretty much Die Hard, right? Bruce Willis from Die Hard. That's what the clothes we're wearing is. So, you know, bandages on the feet, blood all over everything, beating people with a lead pipe, smoking a cigarette. It's just funny. It's just funny. Head to the dam, take out the NCR, take out the Legion, pick up some weapons, put them to use as well. Easy enough. Keep using the 22 pistol here. Easy enough. More lead pipe because why not? NCR heavies, easy enough to take out. Guys here always have like 1 HP, which is just weird. I guess it's supposed to be like a holdover from the bomber, which never came in this run because I killed the boomers. Use Caesar's right-hand weapon to take out Caesar's right-hand man. And yeah, we've beat New Vegas like this. Wasn't hard, wasn't really a challenge or anything like that. It was just fun, right? Again, it's good to test stuff, figure stuff out. I'm known to over-prepare. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. I don't like to fuck shit up, especially when I don't have to. So, I figure shit out, get shit working right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Here's the info I said. Pause it if you feel the need to. I'm head on out. Have fun.